the Sparkle Night. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town called Twinklewood, there was a family of foxes getting ready for a very special night. New Year's Eve was here, and the whole town was buzzing with excitement. The fox family lived in a warm burrow beneath a tall oak tree, decorated with twinkling lights and shiny ribbons. Mama Fox was soft and golden, with a bright red scarf wrapped snugly around her neck. She was gentle and kind, always humming happy tunes as she worked. Papa Fox had a thick, bushy tail and wore a little blue hat tipped jauntily on one side. He loved to tell stories, his deep voice making every tale feel magical. Then there were the little foxes. Spark, who was the oldest and had fur as red as autumn leaves, and Daisy, who was tiny and golden like Mama, with a little white patch on her nose. That evening, Spark and Daisy bounced around the burrow as Mama Fox carefully packed a basket with goodies. She filled it with warm berry pies, fluffy biscuits, and a special bottle of sparkling apple juice. The basket was lined with a soft checkered cloth, and it smelled delicious. Papa Fox called the little foxes over and helped them into their coats. Spark wore a green coat with big shiny buttons, and Daisy wore a purple one with little stars stitched on the sleeves. As the fox family set out into the cool, crisp air, the sky was painted in shades of purple and pink. The stars were just beginning to peek out, and the moon hung like a silver lantern above them. All around, the animals of Twinklewood were preparing for the New Year's celebration. Along the snowy path, they met their friends. Mr. Owl, with his round glasses and fluffy brown feathers, carried a tiny lantern in his talons. The rabbit family hopped along in colorful scarves, their ears bouncing. Even the shy hedgehog brothers, wearing sparkly hats that made them look like tiny party stars, joined the walk. Finally, everyone arrived at Sparkle Meadow, the heart of Twinklewood's New Year's Eve celebrations. The meadow was transformed into a magical wonderland. Strings of glowing lanterns hung from the trees, casting a warm golden light. A big bonfire crackled in the center, with animals gathered around it, singing and laughing. Spark and Daisy couldn't wait to explore. Spark darted off to see the big ice sculptures of woodland animals, each one glimmering like crystal in the firelight. Daisy, shy but curious, followed the hedgehog brothers to the snack table, where every treat imaginable was laid out. She loved the little berry tarts shaped like stars. Soon the music began. Squirrels strummed tiny instruments, while birds sang cheerful melodies. Everyone clapped their paws, hooves, or wings to the rhythm. Spark even tried to dance, spinning in circles until he tumbled into a pile of snow, making Daisy laugh. As the night went on, the excitement grew. Everyone was waiting for the big moment, the countdown to the new year. Mr. Owl, being the wisest in town, climbed onto a stump and announced, "It's almost time." The animals all gathered together, their eyes shining like stars. Mama Fox spread a blanket for her family, and they cuddled close, sharing the warm pie and apple juice. Spark and Daisy's cheeks were rosy from the cold, and their tails wagged with excitement. The countdown began. 10, 9, 8. Spark and Daisy joined in, their voices loud and joyful. 7, 6, 5. The rabbits wiggled their noses in anticipation. 4, 3, 2. When the animals shouted 1, the sky exploded with color. Fireworks lit up the night, painting it with shimmering golds, blues, and reds. The meadow sparkled brighter than ever as the animals cheered and hugged each other, wishing Happy New Year. Spark and Daisy watched the fireworks with wide, sparkling eyes. Spark whispered to Daisy, "This is the best night ever." Daisy just smiled, snuggling closer to her brother and Mama. The night ended with sleepy goodbyes. Spark and Daisy, yawning but happy, walked back home with Mama and Papa Fox. As they reached their cozy burrow, the little foxes tumbled into bed, still wearing their warm hats. The soft sounds of the forest and the memory of fireworks lulled them to sleep. And so, the Fox family welcomed the new year, together and full of love, ready for all the adventures the next year would bring.